Hello, welcome to the floor. Oh, hey there. You decided to join us. Okay, anyway, I was recently going through stuff when I was moving all the stuff into the new office here, and just discovered my old PC game collection from like the late 90s and early 2000s, or really like right up until you just stopped buying physical copies of PC games. And I'm pretty sure the last game I bought, like a physical copy, was World of Warcraft. It's this one right here. I got the battle chest. Back then we had the free trial for like 2 weeks, so I played that, and then as soon as the trial ended, I was like, well, gotta go buy this game. So I got this, and then Wrath of the Lich King was out at the time. And I'm pretty sure that's the last time I bought physical copies of a game, which is pretty crazy. But what else do we have in here? I've got a couple of these things full of these. I just want to see what's in here. So we got Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Very, very good RPG. Love this one. Extremely buggy, but there are some player-created patches, which are very nice. So, a new role-playing legend is born. I mean, looks super janky, but I mean, actually not that bad. When did this come out? I don't know if there's like a copyright on here. 2004. So, not that old, really. This is still kind of a newer one. This is a pretty good game. Oh, Bodyworks Voyager. This game, this is very old. This is like early 90s, maybe mid 90s, I don't know. But this was like one of the first PC games I ever played. I think my uncle just gave it to me. Like, he gave us our first computer when I was a kid, and for sure it was on that. This game, Bodyworks Voyager, was basically like, it was actually a really cool concept. You go inside like a human body, like in their bloodstream or whatever, and you fight a disease that they have. Like, but you're in like this cool spaceship with like guns and stuff, but you're like shooting antiviruses at the bugs and stuff. Like, it was really, really cool. And it was like this whole futuristic military thing. Man, I want to play it now. I don't know how to get it working. Okay, and then I have Clue. I don't know if this is like, I don't I don't know. I don't know what this is. Big Game Hunter. Here we go. Very nice. Cabela's Big Game Hunter. This was like a super... Let's open it up here. Well, let's look at the back. You feel your pulse quicken as you're ready for the shot. This is your chance for that big game trophy. Yeah, so the actual game screen was like this. It would be like real footage of a bear or something, and you just have to aim at it with your gun or whatever. Like, you get it all set up beforehand. Let's see. There's not much information here, but you would talk to this guy, if it'll focus. You would talk to this guy and buy all the stuff you needed for the hunt, and then you'd be out in the wilderness, but you couldn't move. Like, you could only look around you, and then if you saw something, it would go into this like pre-recorded real footage thing. There we go. Now it's focused. And then you would shoot the bear or whatever. It was, I don't remember how good it was, but I sure played it. All right, now we're getting into the Sims, all the various original Sims, the Sims Vacation. This was so great. This was one of the later expansions. I remember the music, it sounded like they're saying, put down your pineapple, put down your pineapple. Oh, and Hot Date. Oh man, this is the one that got me in trouble. I was 16, I think, drove myself to Walmart and bought this. And when I came home, like, my parents looked at it, and I don't know if you can see, but it has like the love bed. I think that was the first time you could woohoo or like play. It just said play in the bed or something like that. And yeah, they looked at this and they were like, nope, you gotta return this. They were pretty strict about what I was allowed to play. But I did eventually, like, they eventually did some research on it and let me go ahead and buy it. But like, yeah, this the marketing around it is all pretty salacious, I guess. Whoops. All right, then we got House Party. Very cool. It lets you have like a dance floor. Is that what that one is? Hard to tell what's going on there exactly. Oh, here's a dance floor. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. Unleashed. Got dogs for the first time. Cats and dogs. Oh, this is just... Oh, this is an ad for The Sims Online. Wow, it was just like a chat room, basically. You just make your sim and go talk to people. And then the original one. We actually played this at school. Like, it was somehow educational. I don't know. But like in tech ed class. Oh, there's an ad for SimCity 3000. It's weird that there's ads for other games on the backs of all these. So that's the original Sims collection. I think I had every expansion. I don't know. There may have been more that I didn't have. Alright, and then we got Quake II, which I didn't really play very much. I don't remember this game very well. It was a lot, I mean, it was just kind of like a basic old school shooter. Wow, there's nothing there. Okay, cool. Sim Park. Man, they had sim everything back in the day. I didn't play this very much. I don't think I liked this game very much. Oh man, remember when games had like a whole booklet full of stuff? This doesn't have a lot of artwork in it though. It was just kind of, it was just a lot of management of like different wildlife areas and stuff. It was very educational. A lot of these old sim games were really like, they were like trying to teach kids about stuff. So this one was all about nature. Operation, don't remember that at all. That's just some kind of CD-ROM burning software or something. Here's the MechWarrior stuff. MechWarrior Mercenaries. I love these games. I still love these games. I actually installed this not too long ago and played it for a little while. I mean, the graphics are terrible now, but I mean, it's still pretty awesome. And Age of Empires, the original, it's still the only one I've actually played, even though they improved it a whole lot in later editions of it. I don't know where the front booklet is. I don't know what happened there. More MechWarrior. That's MechWarrior 4. There were all these different versions of MechWarrior 4, because we had, oh, here's the expansion, the Black Knight expansion, where you played as a clan person. So like you were, I don't remember what the other people were called, just like the normal people in this one. It was interesting because you would play different sides of the war and be on, like, fighting different people were the bad guys each time. It was weird. And the Mercenaries was cool because you were just on your own. You would just contract with people, and it was a little bit more open-ended, and like you kind of had some like management things that you had to do, like manage your credits and stuff. This was really good. This was a really good game. I really want to play this again. All right, Road Rash, one of the first games I ever played. Very cool. I guess there's no artwork with it, but basically it was just a motorcycle racing game, but you got to beat each other with chains and baseball bats and stuff. Like, you just took out your competition by smacking them. It was pretty great. All right, Shogun Total War, the first one. Still the only one I've actually played. Not one, but 2 discs. Ooh, they were started getting fancy, outgrowing the format a little bit. SimCity 3000. The first one I played was SimCity 2000. And 3000 was actually a pretty big improvement. It was great. Oh, look, there's an ad for The Sims. Oh, yeah, this was before The Sims had come out. It was just like, you build their neighborhood, you run their lives. And it was like, wow, you get to play the actual people, make them take baths, make them play pool. It's amazing, wow. Oh, here we go. The first Tomb Raider. This was probably the first video game I remember buying, like with my own money, because I don't think this was when I was like, I don't know if I want to ask for this for my birthday or what. I mean, it's got a girl with huge boobs on the front, like, yeah, I don't know, but it's I played it like I think at Walmart in like the display thing where you could try it out, and I was like, this is amazing. And also, I mean, pretty girl. Oh, the case has been broken. I remember that. The case, like, came broken. It was just always like that. What we got? Oh, yeah, I remember that picture. Kind of weird. It's funny that these are like the high quality animated look for the booklet. I mean, the game didn't look like this at all. The game was just really jagged polygons. But now even this looks super outdated. That's hilarious. And then they're advertising whatever these are. Conquest Earth and Death Trap Dungeon. No idea what those are. Sim Theme Park. Pretty much a roller coaster tycoon knockoff that wasn't as good. It was really wacky. Like they took it in a different angle than Roller Coaster Tycoon. I didn't like it as much. It was very cartoony and weird. Here we got Brood War. I don't know where the original StarCraft is. It must be in there somewhere. But yeah, played a lot of that, but only against the AI. You know, like back then, I don't know. I feel like there was a big competitive scene, but most people who played the game, all these RTSs, I mean, they just played for fun against the computer. At least I did. All right, Star Trek Starfleet Command. I kind of remember this one. This is the only knowledge of Star Trek I really have is from this game. Just like basic knowledge of what the different races were. It was pretty fun, actually. It was a pretty good space combat game. And Diablo. I never did play Diablo 2, but I played a lot of Diablo 1. Again, just single player though. This was during the era where like the internet was pretty new and everyone was really scared of it, or at least everyone's parents. And my parents did not want me playing multiplayer games. Like this is around when they found out about what multiplayer online games were, and they were like, you're playing with just strangers like that. No, that you're not allowed to do that. So I played a lot of single player Diablo. And here we go, Warcraft 2 Battle.net edition. Now compete free over the internet. This was the game, actually. This is the one where they saw me playing it and they were like, no, you cannot play this with strangers. Full-scale internet war. They're advertising Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3 coming soon. This was my first introduction to Warcraft. I never actually played the first one. It was or the third one actually until way later. This is the one I started with. I spent a lot of time playing this too. And there was a level editor and I would just make custom levels and do all kinds of fun stuff just playing against the computer. It's amazing how much fun I had just playing by myself. All these competitive games. Alright, we got Monopoly. It's pretty self-explanatory. I feel like this was like a free thing that came in a cereal box or something. I don't know. I mean, I didn't buy Monopoly. I don't know. Tomb Raider 3. Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. Oh, that's right. I never got Tomb Raider 2. There was a huge leap in graphical quality between 1 and 2. And then they just slowly got better and better to the point, I don't know if we can see. Oh, weird. It's funny how many games that like nobody remembers. Nobody ever talks about Dai Katana, whatever that is, you know? But like these were just games that were out that you could go buy at the store, just like Tomb Raider and everything. Yeah, so then by here it started to look more like this. I think this is actually in-game representations of what she looked like by this point in the series. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. What do you think, man? Are you feeling nostalgic? Is this making you want to play some old school Tomb Raider? Some MechWarrior or something? Not really? Okay. Well, I guess that's all. There's a lot more games than I remembered. Like, I don't know where a lot of these came from. I know I bought some of them. Like, I saved up my money and bought them, but I don't know, like, I guess birthdays and Christmas and stuff. I don't know. I don't know how I had time to play so many games. I don't know. But yeah, that's my old PC game collection. I hope you enjoyed that.